Hi guys, it's your girl Saturn Priestess coming to you with another video, and I just wanted to make a different kind of video. Not only will I be doing readings and talking about Aphrodite on my channel, talking about the gods and goddesses on my channel, I will be telling some of my most spookiest spiritual story times that I can't make up and I can't explain. So the first one is when divine intervention helped save my life. So let me set the scene for you. So around this time, I believe it was 2017, I used to work at like a call center, and my shift was typically between 8 to maybe 5, 8 in the morning to 5 p.m. So what I would do, I would get up super duper early. I was young. I think probably around this time, I probably might have been like 23, probably like 23, 24-ish. And girl, I could never make it to work on time. Like I was always running late. It's like I would make it to work by like, it was really cutting it real close for the most part. So I would stay up all night. It just was a mess. So I got up, I was rushing. I'm in my apartment like, oh my God, I gotta make it. Oh, I can't believe this. Like I'm almost late, you know. I didn't do it. I would do my makeup and everything before I go to work and everything. So I'm rushing. I get in the car. Normally I listen to Steve Harvey morning show, or I would listen to Ricky Smiley and Head Cracking Them. So I think this morning I was listening to, what was I listening to? I was listening to, I believe, Ricky Smiley. And when I'm running late, I be zooming, or I used to. I don't do that anymore. So I was just zooming. I was driving so freaking fast. I finally made it on the highway. And the highway was kind of like a straight shot to my job. It's like as soon as I got on the highway, I knew I could drive real fast, get off on the exit, and that exit gonna put me right by my job. So this morning, you know, like I told you, I just was all over the place, very distracted. I have never in my 31 years gotten into a car accident, and that's nothing but Lord. That's nothing but the blood of Jesus being on my body and my ancestors protecting me. So this morning, I'm just rushing. So I'm over in the fast lane. I used to have this thing where I would not drive fast in the fast lane. Like I just didn't feel comfortable. I would always be in the middle, or I would be in the slow lane for the most part. So I was trying to get over to go to the middle lane. And it's like I checked my rearview mirrors. I checked. I didn't see anyone. Someone was in my blind spot. I had no idea. So it's like I swerve over and the person blow the horn. So now I swerve back this way. So at the time I had a very small car, like a very, very small. If I can find a photo of what it might have looked like or something similar, I'll upload it or put it on the side right here. But so it's like I swerved over here, then I start swerving, and it's just like my car just was swerving left to right, right to left. And it's like all the other cars were kind of moving out the way, but it's like my car was so uncontrollable. I didn't know what to do. And it's like I was panicking, but I won't panicking. That's the thing. I was just like, I don't know. So it's like the car I'm trying to gain, which I heard people say, if this happened, do not do it. So I'm like fighting against it. So if I'm trying to pull it this way, it's pulling that way. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. Like I'm so young, I'm gonna die. Or I'm gonna get in my first car accident. I'm freaking out. So it's like, I look to the right. It was a school bus, y'all. It was a school bus. Cause now I'm in the middle. It's like I'm swerving from the fast to the middle. The car is just going crazy. I look to the right. It's a school bus. My car just now is doing its own thing. I just surrendered. The car is going towards the school bus, like smack dead in the middle. Remind you, yeah, we are on a highway, but this highway is on top of a bridge. So we're on top of a bridge. and the school bus is right here. This is my car doing this and doing that, and then it just swerves and it's going straight. So I see the school bus, I see the side of the school bus, and I know I have a little car. At that time, I was a very petite, small girl. So I'm just like, saying my grievances. I'm praying. I'm like, man, I don't know how this going to end. I just surrender. I was praying, and I was just bracing for impact, y'all. I was so scared. I was just bracing for impact. And it's like with a blink of an eye, I can't make it up. It's like with a blink of an eye, y'all, things just switched. It was like, it just switched. And when I looked, I was driving in the middle lane, going straight, getting ready to, I was needing at the last minute to hit my signal to get off to go to work. I was freaking out because I'm like, how did I go from getting ready to, because I promise y'all, I was going directly into the bus. I knew I was going to crash the bus. I had been tussling with the steering wheel for a good little minute, and I was not winning. So I just surrendered, and I just knew I was going to get hurt. I knew maybe others would have got hurt. I was defeated. I was so sad. And I was just praying. I was praying the blood of Jesus. At that time, I wasn't really kind of versed in my ancestors. So I was just praying. And it's like at the snap, it's like none of that happened. It's like nothing happened. And it's like the cars, they were just driving beside me regular. And I was just driving in the middle lane straight. Like, I didn't just lose control of my car. And it just always used to freak me out. Like, I was so freaked out. I got off on the exit, of course. I pulled up into my job. I don't even think I went to work that day. I was just kind of like freaked out. I'm like, well, what happened? What happened from that little bit of time of impact? It's like I was switched over or something. I can't explain it. I don't know. It's like I don't know. So it's like I started looking into it because I was so freaked out. I went and parked in the parking lot at my job. I know my manager was so cool. We were so cool. And at that time, I had a lot going on. Like, I had a lot going on in my personal life. I had a lot going on in my love life. I was a lot internally and externally. So I was just like freaking out. And I was sitting there and I was crying because I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what happened? And I was just like, well, maybe I have a guardian angel. Maybe one of my guardian angels came to shift the moment, intervene. I don't know. I just always call it a divine intervention for the most part because I can never explain it at all. And then kind of like when I talk about it, I'm not going to get too like choked up. When I talk about it, it just, it's just one of those things that I can't explain. However, I am very grateful and blessed for it. I used to look up different things on the internet to figure out if other people had certain situations, and they would look at certain videos and they would be like, yeah, like this was gonna happen and something intervened quickly. It saved me. It saved my life. So I could never know. I don't know if I was switched over to a new timeline. I don't know if I was switched over to a new timeline, that means that in that timeline, I possibly passed away at 23. I don't know. God might have sent one of his angels, because I love me some Archangel Michael. That's my guy. So I'm like, well, Mike probably came down to save me. I just never really know. I would never really know until, I meet the Father and I ask him what happened. But thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I will be doing a lot more of these story times and